I would vlog today because Joseph and I are on our way to church for the first time in a while. So we're super excited. They opened back up and I'm not really sure what to expect, but I am gonna vlog it so you guys can see what we experience. And this is so important to us. We would come to church 2 times a week, and to just have that taken away for such a long time is just it's something for your mental stability, and to have that taken away, it's pretty wild. But we're on our way. It is 8:37 and our church is in Palm Desert. It's called C3, formerly known as The Rock, and with Pastor Eddie. So I'll show you guys what we're on the freeway. So I'll record again when we get in there and you'll see. good. We're kind of driving fast right now because I have to go to work. But if you guys could watch it, try to make time. It's only like 30 minutes of your time, but basically what Pastor Donna was talking about in a small lump sum is we can all agree to disagree, and I think that's so true. But the main point was not being what was the title?
Unequally yoked.
Are you yoking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's a scripture in the Bible where it talks about being unequally yoked, and so there's a lot that goes into it. She was talking about like you compromise and you can only, go so far. She's talking about just this year has been, my mother-in-law said the other day, she's like, this year is like the year of a lot of people awakening, like, I don't know, there's a lot going on. But if you get a chance to listen to the message, let me know what you think, because I think it puts a lot of Christians into perspective. Like me, I'm a perfect example of somebody who, goes to church. I fail a lot. Nobody's perfect. That is why I find myself going to church, because God is always there for us, and He's forgiving God. And one thing she said I thought was so funny. So if you don't like what, or if somebody doesn't like what you believe in or something like that, or what you post, they're gonna unfollow you, they're gonna disown you, they're gonna basically just like shun you out. But she's like, thank God doesn't do that to us. He doesn't disown us. And that is the beauty of why I continue to, follow God, love God, believe in Him, and rely on Him. So there's a lot that she said that hit spot on. Oh, well, actually it was Pastor Eddie's message. She just read it, or she just did the notes, but she did such a good job, like, coming from her. It was amazing, and it was so good to see everybody there. It was just like a breath of fresh air. I mean, to see all those faces. Oh, and then we got our coffee, Gleam Coffee, and Joseph bought.
And I like the analogy she used to compare what a good situation of being unequally yoked was. And it was this: when you use an animal to plow the field, you typically in that time would use an ox, because oxes are smart and they do as you say and they go with the flow. And she compared it to a donkey. A donkey is stubborn and won't move. If it doesn't want to move, it doesn't want to move. So she said that it's unequally yoked if you were to put a donkey and a ox together, because then they wouldn't work well. And I like that.
Yeah, and like I said, you guys, I am nowhere near perfect. I never want to give off that vibe, just because I go to church. Nothing like that. But Joseph bought this.
But there's always room
brew
for improvement. So
yes,
if you're not living right, doesn't mean anybody should judge you, but still, you should try to make an effort to change your ways.
So he bought this cold brew. Shout out to Gleam Coffee. This is cold brew, right? Yeah. And I love this glass container it comes in. I think they're getting rid of the plastic to help save the environment. So I just got a dirty chai. I wanted to try the banana mocha, but I was like, because I'm not a huge fan of mocha, but I love banana. So maybe one day. But like I said, you guys, the reason why I feel like she hit spot on with me, that's my car, by the way. It sounds like that because it's a hybrid. Anyways, the reason why, because I have been dealing with a situation that happened to me, and I feel like I went about it a different way than I should have. And it's one of those situations where you are like, I wish I could take it back. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have not done this. I wish I would have, you know, it was that kind of situation that's just like replaying in my head constantly. So I'm trying to learn how to do better in case another situation like that comes up. And I'm trying to learn how to not go off my emotions so quick. I'm somebody who does that, and so now I'm rambling, but it's just a personal situation I went through, and she hit spot on with it. And, you know, I feel content now. I feel like, you know, and I've never heard this quote so many times in a year is, we can agree to disagree. I mean, that is just like this year's motto, I guess. But, you know, are we really doing it? Let's work on it. But anyways, guys, that was our Sunday morning. I wish I wouldn't have had to work, or else I would have like stayed and recorded a little more, but everybody was just saying bye anyways and kind of leaving. Alright, that is it for today's video.